tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Now Atlanta starting five. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Hunter in at the 3. Now here's Lowry. Right side, Robinson. Puts up a 3. Capella with a rebound. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Jumps up and finished off by Adebayo.
Smart play by Jimmy Butler. Spots the open man. Tack up an assist.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Collins. Capella against Adebayo. Shot clock at 5. Here's Young. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, Trae Young can flat out score. Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
Now here's Robinson. Now here's Lowry. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Bogdanovich.
You look back at Miami 2020 in the bubble during that NBA Finals run. And Bam Adebayo averaging a double-double during the playoffs was such a huge factor for what the Heat did that season.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Young against Lowry. The kick to Hunter. Fires for 3. He can't hit that time. And the Heat going the other way now. To the wing on the left. Outside Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. To the left side wing. Up top Lowry. Defended by Bogdanovich. And a big finish by Robinson.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Young, the pass to Capella. Back to Young. From behind the arc. Ooh, excellent D there from Lowry.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Adebayo. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got 3 assists in the game. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Shot to stop the run. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Drops in the 3. Young's got his 2nd basket of the night.
There is an effortless kind of motion to what Trae Young can do, especially when he's shooting from that deep.
Robinson finds some space. And there's another one for the Heat.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Bogdanovich. And here's Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Plenty of room to knock down that one. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
Here's Bogdanovich. Outside Hunter. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Young against Lowry. Tucker hits the trifecta.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. And Young, here we go. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 7. The Heat have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Lowry, no good.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
From deep three-point range. And here's Hunter from the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
Outside for Butler. Pass to Tucker. The 3. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes. He has 6.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Heat out in front. They lead by 4. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Oh, what a first quarter. You love their willingness to make the extra pass.
Well, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 slot.
Bam Adebayo making another leap in everything that he does. Rebounds, scoring, playmaking. Guy is a talent.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Bam knowing what to do. He's owning the paint right now.
The Hawks trailing. Young inside. He's guarded by Lowry. And that one's good. Collins has gotten his first points of the night. And with Adebayo, he's become a legitimate star in the NBA, Brent.
Well, he's not just a post player. You say he plays the post, but the passing ability, his defensive ability, his offensive rebounding ability, there's a lot in that package that Bam Adebayo brings.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. And I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Oh, my. And that was textbook defense. Positioning himself well to send it back.
Here's Young.
After lighting up the court in the first quarter, he's put up a donut so far in the second.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Back to Lowry. And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. From outside the arc. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Outside Bogdanovich. Launches it. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
We appreciate Trae Young and that shooting ability, but reminding us once again, he will dish.
For 3, Lowry. He drops it from range. Lowry's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. To the inside, Capella. Adebayo with the rejection.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Young. No good. That's his 6th miss in 9 tries.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Lowry outside. Clock at 6. Back to Butler. Pass to Tucker. For 3, Robinson. Collins with the rebound. The Hawks have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Bogdanovich, that's good. The emphasis placed on athleticism is bigger than it's ever been, and that goes for all positions.
Yeah, you're going to need athletes all over the floor, BA, and I think there's this trend to finding wing players or taller players who have the capability of being very good at a lot of things and not just specialists anymore. That's the way modern day rosters seem to be being built.
Pass to Robinson. Lowry outside, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Young against Lowry. Outside Bogdanovich. Inside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You love Bogdanovich and just the versatility he brings, BA.
And as for Bogdanovich's ability to play anywhere on the floor, Brent, that's something that adds a lot of value to a player in today's NBA.
Think about second side actions in the NBA where the ball swings away from a primary scorer. Can the next guy do something with the ball? Bogdanovich certainly can. He can shoot it, he can put it down and make decisions. That kind of versatility pays off.
Stolen by Young. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Butler with the ball. Now Bogdanovich defending. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. And stolen by Adebayo. No one near him. No good. A bit long that time.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
There's Young with the 3. Just his 4th make in 10 tries.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. To the paint. Capella against Adebayo. Outside Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Over Bogdanovich. And it comes off the front of the rim. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. Here's Adebayo. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And we're through the first half of play. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We're seeing a tremendous game from Trae Young.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pass to Dedmon. Back to Hero. He takes it in. Morris outside. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 5 of 8 from outside the 3-point line on this one. Tyler Hero is out there with Victor Oladipo. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
First team foul.
Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 1. Right up top. He's guarded by Oladipo. Right, the pass to Williams. Just 4 to shoot. Here he goes. Shoots over Hero.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Heat lead by 3.
And clearly he needs no time to warm up.
About a minute played here in the second half. Gallinari against Morris. And here's Wright. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Hero, the pass to Morris. Hero outside. Over Gallinari. Right with the board.
Good shot, gone bad. You gotta finish there. And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Hero for three. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
You can tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Pass to Reddish. Banked it in off the glass.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Oladipo, the pass to Hero. From outside, off the mark. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. To the inside. And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Wright. It's all knotted up.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Hero on the wing. 1:52 left in the third quarter here. Just 5 to shoot. Got a hand on it. Tipped. Pass to Reddish. Down low. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Fast break Miami. Hero, the pass to Morris. And he makes it on the layup. Morris has got his first basket.
Intelligent play there by Hero. Upsets the defense and then hands it off for the assist.
Williams with it. Over to the left wing. Gallinari inside. He's working on Morris. A nice shot by Gallinari. Gallinari's got his first 2 points of the night.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Oladipo, the pass to Hero. Pass to Dedmon. Williams against Hero. No good off the back of the rim.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
23 seconds left in the third. Williams on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Williams passes to Gallinari. Can't hit from in close. And stolen by Williams. And a fast break now for the Hawks. And Gallinari throws it down.
Can I say it? Terrific athleticism from Gallinari. I just did.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. The Hawks on top. They lead by.
All right, look who's coming onto the court.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Atlanta foul.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court for the Hawks. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. 4 on the clock. For 3, Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Hunter. Jacks up a 3. Connects from downtown. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile 1 block.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages urges them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Butler against Hunter. Outside Young. Inside. Here's Capella. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Lowry. Back to Tucker. Now Adebayo. Collins defending. Lowry into the lane. Adebayo. Capella with a block. Out of bounds.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Now Young. To the middle. Capella finds Young. Back to Capella. Outside Bogdanovich. Tries again. And another shot. Capella, the pass to Hunter. And Butler with the block.
Butler with great anticipation there and swatting that one away.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th here. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Goes up again. Blocked again. Fast break. Here come the Heat. For 3, Lowry. Rebound Atlanta. Outside Young. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Butler with a steal.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
Hero, he's checked in for Miami.
Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
Miami trailing. Lowry outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Hero outside. 6 to shoot. And here's Butler outside. Drills it from deep.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Young against Lowry. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Bogdanovich on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Bogdanovich, that's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Bogdanovich making it happen right there and taking some initiative.
And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
We've got 1:48 left in the 4th.
Blocking foul called on.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
They haven't backed away from running and gunning at any point, but their legs still look fresh.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've gotten. You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
1:35 left in the 4th. Lowry against Young. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Pass to Hero. Outside for Butler. Here's Tucker. Good. And the assist goes to Adebayo.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Atlanta timeout. Welcome, your Miami Heat Pacers.
Stolen by Hero. Lowry against Hunter. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Hero. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Adebayo to take the lead. He connects.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Young, the pass to Hunter. Oh, gets the three to fall.
What I like about that is Hunter did not rush the shot.
Outside Butler. Hero on the wing. 30 seconds left in the final quarter. And it's good. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Young with it. Fast break Miami, and he commits the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
Now at the line,
And so both free throws good, and it's a two-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And here's Hunter from the arc. And buries it from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And so it's Atlanta who scrapes by with a win. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. A lot of experience on the floor tonight, Greg. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
Well, Kevin, guys are going to play smart, and they're going to be in position to make plays. So this could come down to just who makes more of the big shots.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 down low. Now here is Conley, 5 to shoot. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Offline with his 3. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. Lowry passes to Tucker. It's stolen by Gobert. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Launches it. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Robinson finds Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Lowry. Outside Robinson. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Well, the defensive breakdowns allows Kyle Lowry to take advantage and set up an open look for his guy.
Conley against Lowry. The pass to O'Neal. Now here's Gobert. Mitchell left side. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
Such a great rhythm to what Donovan Mitchell does on the floor. Ready in the mid-range game, on the catch, or off the bounce. This guy is just elite offensively.
And Tucker kicks to Butler. Tucker with the ball. Gobert on him. Adebayo hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Rudy Gobert is known as the stifled tower, and why not? He has always been such a strong anchor for his team on the defensive end of the floor.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Utah with the ball. Heat knocking down the tray to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. The shot by Butler, nobody around. O'Neal with the rebound. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Mitchell against Robinson. And that one's good, Mitchell. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
So it's Miami now. Butler with the ball. Conley picks him up. Driving the lane. Here's Tucker. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
PJ.
That one is no good. For Utah, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And O'Neal gets it to go.
Now, this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's Conley, following the 3 by Miami that went in. Going inside. Here's Bogdanovich. Lowry against Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Robinson. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Drills it from outside.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Pass to Gobert. Conley scanning the floor. Mitchell outside. A second chance effort. Gobert can't hit.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Lowry against Conley. Launches a three. A shot by Lowry, no good. Jazz trail by 6. Mitchell outside. Gobert the screen. O'Neal passes to Gobert, and he comes up with the deuce. Gobert's got 5.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Lowry kicks to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Lets it go with the 3. No good on that one. And we reach the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat leading by 4. Let's take a quick break now.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat.
And Kyle Lowry, always one of the league's leaders in charges drawn. He shipped.
It's a real nice momentum.
And for Lowry, all of 6 feet tall, to absorb those collisions, sacrificing his body, it shows what he's all about.
And like he said, whatever it takes to win, that pit bull mentality, and he's got the strength to weather the physicality.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Heat?
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the 1. Conley against Lowry. Puts up a 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Lowry's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistleblower. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his all-star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Adebayo down low. Gobert on him. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Tucker's got 10 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
The Jazz with the timeout. All right, coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. All right, fans, that is your Miami Heat Dancers. Make some noise, fans.
So it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Jazz. It's a 10-point game. Bogdanovich with a screen on Robinson. Mitchell wide open. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, it's all about decision-making in the pick and roll, and Donovan Mitchell making all the right choices.
Back to Lowry. Tucker finds Adebayo. Now Tucker fires from deep. Here's Lowry, and there's another one for the Heat.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Mitchell against Robinson, and a beautiful crossover there. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Butler dishes to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. Tries again with the clock winding down. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Bogdanovich. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Now just a 5-point Heat lead. Lowry passes to Butler. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but you know, the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season. And so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dreams.
Here's Gobert. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
The drive by Lowry. And Tucker kicks to Robinson. Butler from outside. That shot off the mark. Now the Jazz take it the other way. And with that, the Heat lead is cut to just 5 on the basket for Mitchell.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. 36 seconds left in the first half. Conley against Oladipo. Here's the drive. Passes it to Strus. Hands it from downtown. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And here is Conley. The pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And he uses the glass on the layup. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Jazz, 28.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Utah, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Stolen by Conley. 1-on-1 here for 3, Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Mitchell's got his team on the board first here in the second half for the Jazz.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Conley against Oladipo. Conley kicks to O'Neal. And the Jazz, another 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Morris outside. Now, here's Dedmon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Hero passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Well, this is what you like to see from Morris, being aggressive. Hammer it down with authority, big man.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Oladipo taking his time here. Morris outside. Here's Dedmon. The kick out to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Heat moving the ball around. Edmond passes to Oladipo. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Jazz trail by 5. Now Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Clarkson. Oh, Whiteside in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And he's just always an easy target on the alley-oop. With Whiteside's size and wingspan, it's just a matter of putting the ball up there where only he can go get it.
Morris with the bucket.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Clarkson outside. And there's the drive. Here's Whiteside. Plays it up and banks it in. Whiteside's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Over in the corner, Hero. Pass to Oladipo. Hero on the wing from downtown. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists tonight. Clarkson right side. He dishes it to Gay. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Out to Morris. Pass to Hero. Goes up at the stripe. Gay against Morris. Here's Strus. He has 6. And there's the pass to Hero. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitutions for your Heat.
Clarkson surveying the floor. Over Robinson. Gay outside. Drives to the hoop. Here's Whiteside. Rebounded by Tucker. The Heat leading by 5. Adebayo drives in. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Adebayo's got 6.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint.
Gay sets the pick for Clarkson. He feeds it to Gay. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
The drive by Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 6 assists here tonight. Here he goes. Oni passes to Ingles. Kicks it to Clarkson. Down low. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Robinson. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. Heat.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the...
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter.
Come on, fans. It's the 4th quarter. Get out of your seat.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 7. Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Right side Lowry. Robinson against Clarkson. Driving in. Tucker the pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. I mean, he's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Welcome, your Miami Heat.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge's reporting from the sidelines.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the last break, I heard Quinn Snyder talking with his team. He told them to stick with it. He said, this game is right here, guys. This is our game to take. Precision, purpose, and poise. Kevin, we'll see if they can get it done.
All right, thank you, David. Lowry against Conley. Lowry dishes to Robinson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Lowry against Conley. Dishes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, Mike Conley specializes in reading the floor. This guy is an expert in pick and roll.
Lowry against Conley. And the Heat, another three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
It's stolen by Adebayo. In transition, here comes Miami. Lowry's got the ball. Robinson kicks to Adebayo. Tucker with the ball. Now defended by Gobert. Fades back. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Jazz trail by 8. It's stolen by Lowry. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. Utah with the ball. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss. And the foul called on Bojan Bogdanovich. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
That's his 4th personal foul. First team foul.
The Heat leading by 8. Outside Lowry. Stolen by O'Neal.
Boy, sloppy play. A supreme lack of focus. That's 4 turnovers for him now.
Bogdanovich finds Conley. Back to Bogdanovich. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
How many European fundamentally sound players have we seen? Bogdanovich gets his defender off the ground with the up fake. Nice.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Butler. Tucker with the ball. Lowry passes to Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside for Lowry. Puts it up from 12. That's short off the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his 1st foul of the game.
Team foul.
1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Lowry kicks to Butler. Passes it to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Lock at 6. Adebayo with this screen on Conley. Lowry finds Adebayo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Jazz trail by 3. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the 4th quarter. And the pass to Mitchell to tie it up. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick outside to Butler. And he drives in. Double team on Adebayo. Count it. And the Heat lead by 5.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Conley, the pass to Bogdanovich. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. And slam dunk by Butler.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
It amazes me how quickly you can change ends. You've got to be prepared to sprint the floor.
It's in! And now they trail by just 4.
Donovan Mitchell is more than capable of carrying an offense for stretches. Right now, the defense has nothing for him.
That's to Robinson. Back to Lowry. It's stolen by Gobert.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The kick outside to Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Over Gobert. Offline from the high post. And the Jazz call time here. They trail by 2. 1 second left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And with under 2 seconds remaining, they need something quick. Don't have time for an extra pass here, but they want to try for a 3 off the inbound play and go for.
The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, out of the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal. The previous play is sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
Times, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a 3-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Here's Lowry, and he hits the shot. But hang on, guys. Hold everything. The officials may review it here. Well, they are. He did not release it in time as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off.
is everyone. Hey, Allie.
Thank you, Brian.
I don't doubt him, Allie. Thanks very much. And it's the Suns to start out. So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And Booker the bucket on the assist from Paul. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
And Adebayo slams it in.
Explosive move by Bam Adebayo. For a big, he does a great job of generating points off drives.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. For 3, Booker. Paul against Lowry. And that one's good. Paul.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Now here's Crowder. Checked by Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Paul. Crowder, the pass to Booker. 3-pointer off the mark. And the Heat with possession.
Jimmy Butler, one of the great two-way wings we have. Some call him the most complete wing. Hard to argue with the defense he plays.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Here's Paul. After the basket by Miami. To the paint. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges against Butler. Now here's Paul. Guarded closely. Crowder. Stolen by Lowry. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Up ahead. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal
Well,
foul.
Oladipo's game features a lot of speed. If you don't keep up with him, he'll make you pay.
And with Butler in his defense, he is a menace. Brings intensity and energy every game.
Also add the versatility with who he can guard. Always a threat to come up with a steal. He's an elite defender.
Paul finds Ayton. Back to Paul. Outside Booker. Inside. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Fires from deep. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Paul against Lowry. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Ayton with a screen. Booker on the take. Oladipo with the rebound.
The defender didn't block that dunk, but he changed it, and that's as good as a block.
They get the rebound. Outside for Butler. Here's Lowry. Another shot. Good on the shot.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
The Suns have gone 2 of 4 so far. Lowry against Paul. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. And Kyle Lowry is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Suns have gone 3 of 5 shooting so far. On the wing, Crowder. Lowry against Paul. Pass to Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Here's Bridges. Boy, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
From downtown, and Oladipo with the bucket on the assist from Lowry.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Paul against Lowry. Bridges outside. Paul into the lane. Denied by Adebayo.
The reach of Bam Adebayo is off the charts, using it well with that block.
Pass to Booker. Crowder with it. The three. Adebayo grabs the board. Oladipo right side. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Heat. They lead by 8.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
And they have the guys to do it. Play to your strengths, and they can make up for some of your weaknesses.
And so, in the game for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Paul with the 10-footer. Good as the jump shot falls. Paul's got his second bucket of the night.
A solid shooter. Once CP3 sees available space, he's going to take that shot.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Lowry, and the layup is good off the glass. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Heat.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the Heat turned all the way up in this first half.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers.
Driving inside. And there's another one for the Heat.
And Lowry has no problem setting up teammates. He strikes a good balance between passing and scoring.
Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
And it's Paul off the drive, and the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Personal foul.
Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside Tucker goes up on the wing. And they'll get another chance. Lowry outside. Pass to Tucker. 5 on the clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Tucker's gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Paul against Lowry. Stolen by Lowry. Down low. Stolen by Bridges. Out left to the wing. The 3 from Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Ayton's got 5 points.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Outside Tucker. Outside for Butler. Lowry outside. Puts it up from the high post. Count it. Good. 6 points for him. All right, Smitty, looking back at your career, you were named an all-star scoring 20 points a game, but you also played a few years as a role player. What do you think the key was to that transition?
You know, BA, you have to always embrace being a great teammate, no matter what the role is. Of course, winning a ring like I did with the Spurs, that makes coming off the bench much easier.
Here's Booker. The Suns need to get off a shot. Ayton, the open look. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Spacing and ball movement. We hear coaches talk about those 2 elements all the time.
Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Driving in, up and in on the layup. Oladipo's got 4 points this quarter.
The veteran point guard, Kyle Lowry, is terrific at setting the table for uncovered teammates.
Ball against Lowry. Pass to Booker. Three-pointer. Another three for Phoenix.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Outside for Butler. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 9.
There's Butler's competitive streak right back at you from distance.
Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Miami has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Lowry against Paul. Outside Tucker. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker, the pass to Bridges. And yep, it's good. Now just a 5-point Miami lead.
For his position, Booker does a solid job moving the ball. He's got great passing instincts.
Here's Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And Oladipo drops them both. Here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. There's the triple. It's not going to go for him. And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter with a 7-point. Appreciate it, Allie.
The Suns, 22.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Victor Oladipo has been exceptional here, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Markieff Morris out there with Dwayne Dedmon. Then it's Duncan Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Strus in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Hero, he's checked in for Miami.
First team foul. Now in the game, Tyler Hero.
To the inside, Dedmon. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Some shooters get tunnel vision, but Tyler, keeping his eyes up and his options open, delivers a great pass.
Outside Payne. Robinson with a steal. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Here's Strus. Kicks it to Hero. Beyond the arc. Unable to get that one. And Phoenix the other way now. Right side Johnson. Takes a 3. They get it back. Pass to Šarić. Back to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Inside. Fast break Miami. It's stolen by Šarić. Here's McGee. And McGee with the stuff.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Payne. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to McGee. Here's Shamet. Right side Payne. And here's Šarić. No good with the triple. Down low. Oh, deflected to the paint. Here's Morris. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson. Hero on the wing. Knocked away. Johnson with it. Hero picks him up. Payne, the pass to Johnson. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. He's got a clear path. Here's Robinson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
That's his first.
The first one falls.
Second team foul. Now at the line.
And both free throws good for Robinson. The Suns have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Up top, Payne. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 4. To the wing, right side. And here's Saric for 3. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Victor Oladipo is checked in for Robinson.
Victor Oladipo.
The Heat with the lead. Pass to Strus. Hero on the wing. Takes the 3. Again, the Heat misses.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity. Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
2 points. That one goes.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Oladipo against Payne. Up top, Saric. Over Morris. And the Suns miss again. The Heat have got just 2 of 6 in the second half.
Terrific dime from Hero, showing how versatile he can be.
1:10 left in the third quarter.
Tyler Hero.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Johnson passes to Payne. Saric, a screen on Oladipo. And he lobs it up top. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Hero for 3. On target from range. Hero's got 5.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response.
Now here's Oladipo. Morris can't hit. To the left wing. Johnson passes to McGee. Poke loose. Here's Dedmon. And so it's Miami up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. Well, when you win the... All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And just a selfless decision from your 2 guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
At his position, traditionally, his job is to shoot the basketball. Give him credit for keeping his eyes up and just taking what the defense allows.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so, in the game for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the center position, locking down the middle. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Crowder. Butler passes to Lowry. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 4 rebounds now. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And there's the drive. That one drops for him.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
Lowry drives in. Outside for Butler. For three, Robinson. The rebound by Bridges. The Suns shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside Booker. With the drive. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Pass to Tucker. Out to Lowry. Outside Robinson. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. Five to shoot. Here's Tucker.
They have the lead, but their three-point game hasn't been as effective as it was in the first half.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Pass to Bridges. 4-3. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. To the wing on the left. Pulls up. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Lowry's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
Lowry outside. Back to Tucker. Clock at 6. To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Here's Crowder. And Crowder with the jam.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Here's Lowry. Paul with a steal. Booker for three. Hits a three-pointer. Booker's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's doing what he can do to pull them closer, but it's not enough. He needs more help.
Lowry against Paul. Back to Lowry. Adebayo, a screen on Paul. And it's Lowry penetrating. Adebayo lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Heat lead by 9.
Bam is a pro at absorbing contact, especially when he's locked in on scoring.
Pass to Booker. Launches a three. Here's Paul. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense. You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Crowder outside. Stolen by Lowry. Adebayo up top. Booker defending. Pass to Tucker. 41 seconds left to play in the 4th. Three-pointer, Bridges. Kept alive.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in. And here's Lowry. Driving to the basket. Outside Robinson. Counted from distance.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Booker, pass to Paul. Shoots. Here's Ayton. Second chance effort. Butler with a steal.
When Kyle gets dialed in at the arc, he is dangerous.
All right, Alec, thank you. And
Last season, Bam.
Good story. Hard work does pay off, David. Thank you so much. And it's the Hawks to start out. Now, here is Young. So the opening lineup for the Heat. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Victor Oladipo is out there with Lowry. And it's Butler in at the small forward position. Young, no good. Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Three-pointer. And it's Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got the first points up on the board for the Heat. A couple of great big men in the middle tonight, Greg. Center matchups are far from traditional these days, but this should be fun to watch.
Especially, Kevin, once you get into the small ball lineups. I mean, we've seen guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5.
Now, here is Young, 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
Young's got just incredible confidence.
Lowry feeling it out a bit. Oladipo outside. Butler against Hunter. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. No good from outside. Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Over Butler. Atlanta gets it back. Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. Over Oladipo. Bogdanovich, no luck. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Loads it up for Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Pass to Collins. Back to Young. Six to shoot. 18 feet out. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. And stolen by Hunter. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Capella.
I'd draw that one up again. Throw it up, Capella jump, you slam it through. That's an easy 2.
Young against Lowry. Here's Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. That's tipped, and that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter.
And the potential for Hunter to be an all-time stopper on defense showing up.
Young's shot is off.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
The 3. Again, the miss by the Heat. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter. 2 minutes.
Young up top. Guarded by Oladipo. Back to Young. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Lowry kicks to Oladipo. Adebayo passes to Tucker. Back to Adebayo. Stolen by Collins. On its way from Hunter for 2. And that one hits back iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. That's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing, guarded by Tucker. Collins passes to Capella. Back to Collins. Just 3 to shoot over Oladipo. Shot by Collins, no good.
Man, some good defense from Oladipo to take that one away, eat up all that airspace. That's what he does.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, taking it to the rack. with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Now, here is Young. Young is double. Hunter on the wing. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
Well, pretty good setup from the team there as Hunter's able to focus in on that one.
With the step back. Young against Lowry. The kick out to Oladipo. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. Oladipo outside. The pass to Adebayo.
Capella out there defensively, battling, trying to make an impact on that end of the floor.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Heat up by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Heat?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Butler. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Young taking his time here. Cans the shot from the wing.
That stroke looks so good from Trae Young.
The Heat leading by 3. Lowry kicks it to Tucker. And the Heat, another 3.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Young against Lowry. Passes it to Hunter. Back to Young. From past the arc. And no good. The Heat go the other way with it.
Solid rebound there. And with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Back to Adebayo. And stolen by Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. To the middle. Here's Capella. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Butler. To the paint. Here's Tucker. The second effort. The kick outside to Butler. Tucker. It's good on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 8 now for Miami.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Young with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. Young with no one around. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. And it's 6 points for Trae Young. The Heat leading by 6. Oladipo outside. Outside Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Fires for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And they go to the intentional foul. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Hero with it. Williams picks him up.
2 minutes.
Robinson kicks to Morris. Hero on the wing. The 10-footer. Good. And the Heat lead by 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Right, left side. Williams up on top. 5 on the clock. The Hawks again can't hit.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes play, Dedmon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Surprisingly good mobility there from Dwayne Dedmon. Solid at using the length he has to pick up contact inside.
And so he hits both.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
It's right on the wing. He's covered by Hero. For 3, and Zhang kicks to Gallinari. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the high post. That one good for 2. Gallinari's got his first bucket of the night.
And they ran that pick and roll extremely precise. The result was a good look for Gallinari.
Pass to Strus. Back to Hero. "11 feet away. That one a little long. The Hawks trail by 8. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Dedmon. They grab their own miss. Strus passes to Robinson. Out left to the wing. Dedmon kicks to Robinson. Now Hero. This one for 3. Gallinari with the rebound. And so it's Miami in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. Thank you, David. We'll be back after it.
21.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Reddish out there, Gallinari. Then it's Williams. Then it's DeJuan Wright. And it's Zhang in its center. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And Wright, here we go. Kicks it to Reddish. Spins. Shoots from the elbow. Miami grabs the miss.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Hero passes to Robinson. With the drive. Back to Hero. Takes the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Hero's got the lead up to 14 now for the Heat.
You could tell Tyler Hero has put some hours in shooting the rock.
And Wright kicks to Williams. No one near him. And that one good. The Heat leading by 12.
And Lou Williams, always a threat off the bench, has had the right mindset for playing 6-man really his whole career.
And as that career sort of is in the twilight, I don't think that mentality for Lou changes, where he wants to come in and impact the game, especially on the offensive end. And maybe he wins you 2 or 3 games during the regular season that takes you from a team that might not have home court to one that does. And maybe one of those magical nights happens in the postseason for Lou Williams.
Right side.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
Robinson kicks to Morris. The pass to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. He takes it in, and stolen by Jang. To the inside. The alley-oop layup, very well done.
He's so dangerous as a scorer. Lou Williams can recognize when there's openings. This time it was a teammate.
Robinson on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. And the Heat lead by 13.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Right outside. Outside Williams launches it. It's hauled in by the Heat. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. His three-pointers off the mark. The Heat leading by 13. Driving to the basket. Morris passes to Hero. No dice from the high post.
Yeah, just the first miss of the half there. They have to be happy 3 of 4 to start it off.
A wide open look here for Wright. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Out to Morris. Fires from deep. Miami no good on that time either. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Robinson against Williams. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Miami's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Zhang with a screen on Robinson. There's Williams with the three. He can't hit that time. And it's Miami the other way. Robinson on the wing. Guarded by Wright. Robinson kicks to Hero. Back to Robinson. Out to Morris. Outside Robinson. Over Zhang. The offensive rebound. And Morris throws it down.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Right, the pass to Reddish. Ball's knocked loose. Passes to Zhang. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That'll be his second foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
Key substitution.
The Heat leading by 13. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Young inside. Now recovering. Young, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Adebayo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 3 assists now in this one. Young from deep three-point range.
Yeah, and he plays a lot bigger than that 6-foot frame would suggest. Lowry is just a bundle of energy.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the 3 spot. Lowry with the ball, and Young picks him up defensively. Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Heat lead by 15.
Well, retaliation there as Butler's competitiveness flaring up as he answers from the arc.
Young against Lowry. Out of bounds. Miami takes possession.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Three-pointer, Lowry. Rebound by the Hawks. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Young. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Quick to set his feet and quick with that release as Trey knocks one down.
Lowry drives in. Pass to Tucker. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Back to Butler. Here's the three. And it's John Collins with the rebound. The Hawks trail by 13. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Capella with a screen on Oladipo. And the three ball is good. Young's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second three of the half.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
From deep, another three for Atlanta.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Bogdanovich against Oladipo. Into the lane. He kicks to Tucker. And again, Miami with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Young from outside. No good on that one. And Miami the other way now. Lowry passes to Butler. And stolen by Hunter. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance from beyond the arc and then some. Young's got 14 points now in the second half.
Good instincts there from Hunter to get the steal.
Lowry with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. The kick outside to Butler. Lets it go from 11. And Adebayo with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. And the Heat lead by 12. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. To the paint. Stolen by Tucker. Lowry with the ball. Driving inside. A wide open look here for Oladipo. And again, Miami with the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance for Miami.
What do you think was the deciding factor in this one?
I think you have to look at their field goal percentage. They just shot the ball much better than the opponent, and they were getting great looks all game long.
Butler feeling it out a bit. Now the dish to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Tucker. Atlanta with the rebound. And here's Young. From the arc. Some solid defense from Butler. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. And it's Butler missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Lobbed up there for Collins. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Butler. And he lobs it up. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. They keep. David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up.
Hey, everybody, we're coming to you live on, well, we think of these teams and we think of defense, Doris, and that usually leads to a pretty hard-fought game.
BA, every inch of real estate between the lines will be contested tonight. Neither of these teams will give an inch. I expect it to be tight, physical, and hard-fought.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. Kyle Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo. And it's Butler in at small forward. Now here's Butler. No good on the 3. In transition, here come the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell gets the 3 to fall.
You've got to be shot ready on the catch. No hesitation from Donovan Mitchell. Makes the defense pay.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And stolen by Adebayo. Here's the break. Here's Tucker. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, just a great example of Jimmy Butler's unselfishness. On time and on target. Beautiful pass.
Conley passes to Mitchell. The 3 is up. Can't get it to drop. And the Heat going the other way now.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Oladipo finds Adebayo. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here's Lowry. Right side, Tucker. Adebayo in the post. He's against Gobert. Shot clock at 6. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Now here's Conley. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Tucker. Back to Lowry. Down low. Adebayo. And Gobert with a block. And he gets it back. No problems knocking that one down.
Well, just reliable enough from the mid-range, right? Tucker forcing the defense to keep an eye on him.
Here's Conley. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Outside Mitchell. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts. The Heat have gone 3 of 7 so far. Lowry, the pass to Oladipo. Back to Lowry. Over Conley. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
You know, it's amazing to think, Doris, that before 2019, some critics questioned whether Lowry could lead a team to a championship.
Well, those questions are now over because this guy has had a history of stepping up in the biggest moments. He will fight you tooth and nail for every inch of real estate between the lines. This is one of the most competitively tough players in the league.
Now here's Butler. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Conley against Lowry. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. 43 seconds left in the opening quarter. Outside Mitchell. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Mitchell's got 10.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. And the layup is good.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
And here's Conley. Here's Mitchell. Adebayo with the rejection. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. Jazz out in front. They lead by. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Well, in their first half of play, they're closing out aggressively. The block shots, a key indicator of their activity defensively.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 13.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Out to Lowry. Up and over Conley. Rebound, Utah. Lets the three fly. Gobert finds Conley. Gobert with a screen on Oladipo. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
Outside Tucker. Gobert against Adebayo. Lowry, no good.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
A tremendous mobile one block that we had to see again. Great send back.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
The aggressiveness of Adebayo. He plays with so much energy and force close to the bucket.
And known for his fashion sense as well. Tucker especially proud of his shoe collection.
I mean, Tucker brought 100 pair of sneakers to the bubble in Orlando. He has around 5,000 pairs overall. He even unveiled a sneaker loft because he has shoes all over his house.
Outside Tucker. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Tucker's got 7.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
A line change here for Miami. Utah with the ball, leading by 5. Pass to O'Neal. Now Mitchell. Into the lane. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, the dribble drive game with Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
Here's Strus. Morris outside. On the attack, Hero. Robinson on the wing. And again, Miami with a triple.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. He takes it in.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter.
In the first half, 3 minutes.
Hero against Gobert. Here's Dedmon, and the layup falls.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Hero against Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Conley. Offline with a three. For Miami, they've gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Up top, Hero. He's guarded by Conley. Hero against Bogdanovich. Morris for three. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell finds Gobert, and that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
1:11 left in the first half of this one. Conley with the ball, working on Dedmon. 6 to shoot. Outside Bogdanovich. From deep. It's rebounded by Dedmon. Miami has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Hero outside. Gets a good look. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. 41 seconds left in the second. Hero against Conley. Outside Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked by Dedmon. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. From deep, Conley. It falls. He's now 2 of 5 from the field.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch and shoot game. All right, Mike.
Hero with it. It's blocked by Gobert. And so it's Utah closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
20.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
Setting the floor for the Heat. They've got Tyler Hero. Dwayne Dedmon is out there with Markieff Morris. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. No coverage that time. And the Jazz lead by 10. And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
The three from Mitchell. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Hero with the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And, boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Gobert passes to Bogdanovich. From deep, Conley. And it's Miami with a rebound.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Butler passes to Adebayo. Adebayo is doubled. Here's Tucker. And again, the Heat missing. Utah's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Here's Clarkson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Clarkson's got his first 2 points.
Well, we understand that Jordan Clarkson is strong enough to take contact and continue through the play. Nice aggressiveness.
And Adebayo, the bucket, on the assist from Lowry.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And you know, Grant, Bam Adebayo expanding his offensive game. He's got a legitimate shot. He's a legitimate threat from mid-range now.
I mean, Adebayo, he takes a lot of shots from mid-range. He does a good amount of damage with his shot. You figure it's just a matter of time before those become three-point attempts.
2 on the clock. Whiteside. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Whiteside's gotten his first bucket of the night. Outside for Butler. He buries it from 3.
Well, it's a big-time bonus when Jimmy Butler is connecting from deep. If that's working, forget about it, defense.
There's a screen by Whiteside. Clarkson for 3. The rebound by Lowry. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Adebayo from long range. The rebound by Whiteside. Utah has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Screen by Gay. Clarkson against Oladipo. And there's the lob. Oh, it's stolen by Oladipo. Outside Tucker. Pass to Butler. Oladipo on the wing. Here he goes. Out to the right wing. And here's Lowry from the arc. Basket is good with the setup from Oladipo. Lowry's got 5 now.
You can get a real sense that Victor Oladipo loves sharing the wealth. What a nice look.
Here's Oni. Gay, a screen on Lowry. Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Stolen by Whiteside. Pass to Ingles. Inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Whiteside's got 4 points in the quarter.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Well, it's hard to talk about Lowry without mentioning his fantastic defense.
Quick and physical with ball handlers. Tough to back down in the post and just brings the effort on every play.
Boy, Kyle Lowry, you can't help but notice the frame, right? He is a bit undersized, and yet here's a guy who has been a consistent two-way force in the NBA, has truly had a remarkably consistent career.
Ball for the Heat.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Your chance dancer.
For Utah, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. From deep three-point range, knocks down the triple. He's got 9.
Well, we normally see Mike Conley toe the line. That time he takes a step or 2 past it. Okay, Mike.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance at momentum away from your opponent.
Here's O'Neal. The 3 from Mitchell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
Heat substitution. Victor Oladipo.
It'll count. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Utah Jazz ending the quarter up 10.
All right, lookers coming onto the court.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Utah right now.
First team foul.
Jazz on D. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Here's Tucker. And the three-pointer goes.
For a center, Adebayo is an excellent passer. He's always so aware of his surroundings.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Stolen by Lowry. Robinson with it. Lets it go from 11. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich with a screen on Robinson. From deep, Conley fires in the triple. And the Jazz lead by 10.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Butler up top. And it's Butler with the jam.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
Now here's Conley. Bogdanovich on the wing. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Robinson against Conley. Shoots over Robinson. Misses off the right iron.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Team foul.
Miami has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Outside Robinson. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
Well, this guy is a champion, and Kyle Lowry understands how to move the basketball.
Gobert passes to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And he can't get that one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Stolen by Conley. On the take. Out to the wing. To the inside. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Bogdanovich. The 3-ball. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Lowry against Conley. Lowry outside. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Butler with a steal. Lowry with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. Lowry outside. And a miss there on the triple. Utah leading. To the paint. Here's O'Neal. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Mitchell into the lane. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lowry finds Adebayo. 3-pointer. Lowry no good. The Jazz have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this 4th quarter. Pass to O'Neal. And he drives in. Robinson against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. From deep. It's hauled in by the Heat. 55 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Outside Robinson. The Heat rebound. Outside for Butler. Buries it from 3.
Well, the reliability in the catch-and-shoot game, important. The floor is spaced. You got to be prepared to make shots. Jimmy Butler says, give me the ball.
32 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Outside Robinson. Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Now Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Duncan Robinson. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. And so it's Utah with the W. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, folks, that's going to do it.
Up next, the Suns taking on the Heat for the Phoenix Suns.
Here we go.
The goal is to get better each and every time they take the floor, continuing to build their chemistry and connection, the unspoken bond that yields victory. Heat, Suns. We'll be right back after this. So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Lowry out there with Victor Oladipo, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. Now here's Tucker. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Basket counts.
You gotta love a veteran point guard. Lowry keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Ball against Lowry. Ball passes to Crowder. Takes it inside, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his first person.
You know, Steve, above the rim play always is captivating to watch. We should see some of that tonight.
Yes, Kevin. A lot of watch your head because these guys can fly. I'm glad I'm watching and not trying to slow these guys down. The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Tucker finds Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. Here's Tucker. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Back to Bridges. He feeds it to Ayton. In the corner, it's Bridges. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ayton.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Outside Lowry. To the right side. Tucker with the ball. He's against Crowder. Oladipo, the pass to Adebayo. The kick out to Oladipo. Off target from outside. On offense, here are the Suns. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Monty Williams. When Jimmy Butler's name came up, Coach talked about his intensity on the floor. Coach told me Jimmy's work rate is exceptional. Nobody out-hustles him. We need to be at 110% for all 48 minutes to even keep up with him tonight. Now that, of course, is a cliche, but we know what he meant. Guys.
All right, David, thanks. Paul for 3. And again, it's the Suns missing. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Heat moving the ball around. Lowry against Paul. Butler on the way. 6 on the shot clock. Lowry passes to Adebayo. Paul with the steal. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. Booker outside. Crowder feeling it out a bit. The Suns need to get a shot off. And that one's good, Ayton.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Bridges shot good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Lowry passes to Butler. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
No panic by Butler. Took a glance at the shot clock and nailed it.
Lowry against Paul. Ayton kicks to Crowder. Paul outside. Puts up a 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Lowry with the ball. Bridges covering. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's his first foul. Passes it to Lowry. Oladipo against Booker. The kick outside to Butler. 4 on the clock. On its way from Oladipo for 2. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Suns leading by 4. On the wing, Booker. Paul outside. Over Oladipo. Paul's shot is off. Oladipo right side. Nice move. And then Oladipo with the jam. A good close contest so far.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Sun Dancers.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Butler in at the small forward. Now Oladipo after the missed 3 from Jay Crowder. And Lowry has it in the corner. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Booker outside. Ayton in the high post. Paul outside. Into the lane. The kick out to Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
This is what Crowder loves to do. He's out there saying, set me up, please.
Now here is Lowry. Up top, Oladipo. Defended by Booker. Butler against Bridges. Rejected by Crowder.
Jay Crowder didn't give up on the play. Tracking the ball, blocking the shot. His coach appreciates the hustle. Very nearly stolen. There's no need to force that pass.
And Miami going with a whole new group out there. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Paul looking over the floor. Crowder kicks to Paul. Inside, 5 to shoot. And stolen by Dedmon. Here's Vincent. Hero on the wing. Drives to the hoop. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Heat making a switch here. Robinson's checked in.
Timeout call for the Heat. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Now the pass to Ayton. Back to Paul. Jacks up a 3. Crowder finds Ayton. Just 4 to shoot. Oh, Ayton in position. That one doesn't go.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
It started off looking good, but the timing was just a little off, and sometimes that's all it takes.
Lowry against Paul. Fires from the wing. The rejection by Paul. And competition is at the root of all sports. Certainly sometimes, things get chippy. And as a player, Greg, how do you handle that aspect when emotions and physicality get going?
Kevin, you're always taught to control your emotions, but easier said than done. And in reality, sometimes you have to man up. You have to let it be known that you're not going to accept things. And At the same time, you got to be smart. So the goal is to beat the other team, not literally.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. P.J. Tucker comes in for Markieff Morris. And it's Oladipo in for Mark. And stolen by Butler. Ball against Lowry. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Tucker, finishes the break with a slam.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
We talk about it time and time again. Turnovers are costly, especially when the game is close. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Lowry kicks it to Tucker. That's in, coming off an assist from Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists now tonight.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Now here's Paul. 5 points in the game. Kept alive, Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Right wing. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. 6 to shoot. The turnaround. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Back to Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. And the layup's good off the glass. Ayton's got the lead up to 6 now for the Suns.
And he's just bullying his way around the paint. Ayton with those broad shoulders and that great strength.
And so it's the Phoenix up. Okay, David, much appreciated.
The Heat, 14.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. DeAndre Ayton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Johnson and Saric are the 3 and the 4. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And it's McGee in at the pivot, manning the middle. Here's Payne. Heat knocking down the tray. McGee, the pass to Johnson. Shamet with it. Saric outside. And here is Shamet. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Suns lead by 5. Miami's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Outside for Robinson. Now Hero. He's covered closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
It's Payne with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Shamet. Lets the 3 fly. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Shot clock at 6. Back to Johnson. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 7-point Suns lead.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Hero passes to Dedmon. Back to Hero. Wide open look. And he hits the jump shot. Hero's got his first basket of the night.
That's an easy shot for Hero. Very comfortable facing up from any spot on the floor.
And Tyler Hero's defense, maybe not his strength, but it's an area he's looking to improve.
You know what I like about him, though? He wants to improve, and that's half the battle. Bulking up would help him as he gets bullied a little bit on those drives. You like that he wants to be more than just a scorer, GA.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson.
First team foul.
That is his first foul of the game. The Heat trail by 5. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now, Hero. He's covered by Shamet. Now, Hero. With the drive.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Personal foul.
Phoenix leading by 5. Payne passes to McGee. Now, here's Shamet. McGee finds Johnson. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Payne in the corner. Here's McGee. Now, here's Payne. He's tightly guarded. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Heat trail by 5. Outside Robinson. Back to Hero. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Hero's got 4 this quarter.
We see it almost nightly. Hero is underrated in terms of his ability to score inside.
Now here's Payne, guarded by Robinson. Payne with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Tries from 10. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside for Robinson. Pass to Hero. For the tie. That shot is off. Suns leading by 3. Floats it up for Šarić. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside for Robinson. There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Hero passes to Strus. No good on his first attempt of the game. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Payne looking around. Back to Shamet. Swiped it away. Fast break. Here they come. Goes up. Hammers it down off the coast-to-coast break.
Tyler Hero being very active on the defensive end, capitalizing on the opponent's mistakes.
Now here's Payne. Tight defense on him to stop the drought. And it's Shamet missing. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Suns ahead. They're up by 1. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. On the court for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Oladipo is out there with Lowry, and it's Adebayo in at the 5. Paul right side. Pass to Booker. The tray. Drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got his first 3 points of the game.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Here's Lowry. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Bridges outside. Good, and Paul gets the assist. And the Suns lead by 5.
If there's one thing Paul does best, It's running an offense, finding the best look.
Out to the wing. And Tucker kicks to low. Shot clock at 5. Driving the lane. The Heat need to get a shot off. And that's an intentional foul.
Mr. Oladipo. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Paul. And there's the pass to Crowder. Back to Paul.
I love Kyle Lowry's commitment at the defensive end of the floor. He's a hard-nosed player.
And the shot is good.
Oh, a go-to guy in big moments. Oladipo has been an all-star in this league, and Vic embraces the pressure situations.
Paul outside. Ayton kicks to Paul. Pass to Bridges. Clock at 6. Over in the corner, Paul. To the middle. Here's Ayton. And he overshot that one, missing. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 3. Tucker finds Oladipo. Driving in to the left side wing. Booker against Lowry. Oladipo for 3. Pass to Tucker. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Paul against Lowry. Paul outside to the left wing. Ayton kicks to Paul. Booker up top.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Going inside, and the dunk by Booker.
And once Booker has some momentum, get out of his way, throwing himself towards the rim off the drive.
Lowry against Paul. Over to the left wing. Here's Adebayo. It's hauled in by the Suns.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And he commits the intentional foul. Heroes checked in for the Heat. 1:39 left in the game. Paul passes to Crowder. Back to Paul. Ayton up top. He's guarded by Adebayo. Passes it to Paul. 3 on the clock. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
You know, when you're as crafty as CP3, you can have longevity in this league. It all comes down to health and want to.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And he just garnered a little bit more insurance there. Very confident that he's able to go up and knock those down.
Hero from long range. To the wing right side, Tucker. And again, it's the Heat missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Outside Crowder. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Butler against Booker. And again, it's the Suns missing.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Bridges misses. And it's the Heat with the ball. 7-point differential. Hero kicks it to Tucker. A 3-pointer off the mark. And here's Phoenix. Booker with a deep 3. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Butler attacking. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's his first.
Love the level of concentration by Jimmy Butler on that play.
Shooting for Miami.
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. It was up for grabs right until the